Hi, Toju here from Mind Studio, where we learn, grow and become the best version of ourselves. How much of ourselves do we really share with our children? How much of our experiences do we share with them? In our attempt to appear perfect, in our attempt to be the mum, be the father, is it possible that we are neglecting our children from seeing the best of us? One way that we can truly connect with our children is by sharing our experiences with them. The good, the bad, the ugly, the in-between, just being open. That concept at times can be very scary for us as parents because we, a lot of the time, want our children to see us in a particular way, to see us as the role model that we dream of being. But what I've found in my journey as a parent, and most recently with my teenage daughter, is that when we try to portray that perfect image to them, that at times can alienate them, that at times can put unnecessary pressure on them. My daughter, she's presently doing her IGCSEs, an important exam. And I could see the pressure that she had put herself under. Being the high achiever, she really is, she's self-motivated. She wants to be the best version of herself. But a lot of the time, that can result in her being under extreme pressure. And I noticed, it was 2 days before an important exam, I noticed that she was really being stressed. And as a parent, I struggled with what to say to her, how to encourage her. One way I could tell that it wasn't exactly the best idea to say, just relax, it's not a big deal. Because to her, it was a big deal. It was an important exam. And then I thought I ought to share my own experience with her by telling her how I fared in my exams, my IGCSEs. And when I told her the results I had, the look on her face, the expression on her face, she turned and looked at me and said, "Mommy, you failed your exams." And I thought, no, I didn't fail. I mentioned my grades. I got an A, a C, and a D in one of my exams. And she looked at me and said, "Mommy, a D is a fail." I said, "No, D is 50% is a pass." She looked at me and said, "Mommy, a D is a fail." And for her, I can only imagine, I can only imagine, I could see the relief on her face. Her shoulders just dropped down. Because to her, she thought, this woman that I thought was so perfect, who is always pushing me to excel in school, to excel in everything that I do, guess what? She isn't perfect. She didn't make outstanding grades. She probably thought I got maybe 3 A's in my A levels. And she was shocked to realize that, no, Mommy didn't get 3 A's in her A levels. And that made her realize that at times, we may strive to achieve certain things and we may not get it, but it's about the journey. And that's something I always share with my children, that yes, it's good to aspire to achieve, but don't lose sight of the journey. And by just sharing that experience with my daughter, I know that meant the world to her. And that impacted her life, certainly impacted her life, impacted the exam that she sat the following day. So what are you sharing with your children? Are you being vulnerable with them? Are you being honest with them? It can be challenging for us as parents to know, how much information do we share with our kids so that we don't cross that line. But it's important that we share those experiences with them, so that they understand that the struggles that they are going through, that we too as parents went through them and we were able to overcome them. And by overcoming them, we as parents became the best version of themselves, and they as children, as they turn into adults, they too will become the best version of themselves. So please, parents, it's so important that we share our experiences with our children so that they too can learn and benefit from the growth process that we too achieved. Here at Mind Studio, we learn, we grow, we become the best version of ourselves.